What is going on, everybody? This is the infamous yet mysterious Drawdown King coming to you here live. Had a big spazzle. We're going to have several episodes coming out to you here all at once, either tonight or tomorrow. So those don't always come out the same day they're recorded, but we are off to the races here. Recording it. Alright, just checking here. That's pretty sweet. That's a pretty sweet gig. And what do we got here? Alright, we're good. We're just going to put in here what we got right here. Oh, here we go. Look at that shabazz. Skapazataz, monkey ass rataz. We had a little thing. We're going to start doing these segments where it's like a 20 or 30 minutes, twice a day. And each 20-minute segment, we're going for $500 minimal. We'll be using that one account, and then we'll put a trender on a micro as well. See if we can get anything to move there, so that'll be cool also. But I'm glad you're able to join me here. Hopefully the microphone's set up, and we'll just go from there. So I appreciate you checking me out here, and all that razzmatazz. Going to be switching back to the other system today. Had a temporary system there. Did a sweat trade on, and we just got rid of that, the one we traded on there. So we shall see. I'm looking at something else though, and seeing if we have anything in that regards, and all that jazz-matazz, razzamatazz, sazzamatazzy pads. Left side, right side, left side, right side. When you're coming up to a light, you're like left side, right side, left side, right side. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You're listening to Drawdown King Radio. It's your responsibility to know what I'm talking about. Left side, right side, pretty much a tie here. Pretty much a damn tie. That would have been net zero. Either way, well, net. We did get a net. I'm frickin' pumped. I know what I'm looking at right now. I want a quad core. i7 2018 Mac Mini. That's what I want. i7 2018 Mac Mini. Damn, somebody just cuts out in front of you. You know, their entire car's tilted because it looks like they're constantly turning to get, and just jamming it right in front of somebody like that. But that's what we're going to do from now on. We're going to do 2 20-minute segments every day. That's it. You got plenty of backlog, plenty of material and things that we were using and looking at, and hold times and things. These are going to be mostly scalps. But we're going to do 2 20-minute segments, and that's it. 2 20-minute segments, and it may be a bit of a lag, and we may not get the whole move, and we may not get this, we may not get that, but the objective in those 2 20-minute sections is $500 per 20-minute segment. So basically $1,000 for 40 minutes. That's all we're looking for. We can come back and do something else if we want to, but that's That's what we're looking to do. Is two 20-minute segments. Each 20-minute segment, we're looking at 5 hundos. One account, not 5 accounts, not 10 accounts. One account, 3 cons, 5 hundos times 2. And that's it. And that's it, nothing else. So now we're going to Ollie's. We're getting some unexpectedly sweet candy. Unexpectedly sweet candy. Candy. Unexpectedly sweet candy. Alright, we're here at the device. Is going to be a little quiet here, but we are going to be coming way out here, but that's okay as well. Alright, we're still recording. I don't know if I got some music on there in the background. Be adding some music to these, be looking at doing some additional stuff here as well. Let's take a look. $865. That's pretty sweet. $865, $75, $85, $900. $865. I just need to sell some other shit. I'm not paying for dick, dude. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Hey, I'm back. We gotta go now. We'll be back to record the exciting second part soon, shortly. Throwdown King here. We may get cut off before this finishes. That's okay. Because we've only got 1% left on the battery. The juice. We got no juice. Got no juice. So hopefully we get enough to get back. We got 1%, hanging at 1%. Most likely, the chances of dropping to nothing and the audio cutting off are substantial. And I don't even know that it's going to save it, because I don't know if it has the first finish, if it caches it local and uploads it, or if it just uploads it straight away. We'll find out, because that's what we do. We find out. When in doubt, we find out. We all are making a move here. Got a lot of people still driving rather poorly. A lot of poor driving skills out here. To this day, we still got nothing but poor driving skills. So we do have some things we're looking at here today. Hopefully we're making close. I like to get hit by this medical truck or car there. A lot of people just drive like shit these days. So many shit drivers, it's not even funny. That was pretty cool though. Alright, so it's shit. It's a good thing when you do upgrade your operating system. We got a whole spill coming up on Apple. So, I'm very hungry. I'm not sure if the beanies are done or not. The beanies. If the beanies are done, we're going to put some beanies on top of ricey and motherfucking beans. What we're going to be having tonight. You may like it. You may not like it. I'm getting very hungry. I had some candy while I was out. Didn't go too crazy on the candy. I am going gluten free here for some time. It does actually seem to be rather nice. But, you know, it is what it is. We're still recording at 1%. It's going to be the longest 1%. I think it's off because it was up earlier and then it dropped really quick. It's going to be a first real full charge after upgrading the operating system on this son of a bitch. So hopefully it'll condition the battery. And we are in a low battery state, so we do need to keep an eye on that as well, though. So there is some son of a bitch in ass truth to that. But we are going to take a look and see exactly what's going on from this point going forward. And we'll go from there. Still tired, people. We're tired as a son of a bitch. We are tireder than a son of a bitch, people. Son of a bitch and tired. Way too son of a bitch and tired. I'm telling you what. Like I said, I stayed up till like 4 a.m. What happened? You know, I'm going to do a complete episode on this. My frustrations with the Apple ecosystem, why Apple's not interesting anymore and hasn't been for much time. And is iOS 18 the resurgence of Apple? And some of the products coming forth. We'll have a different segment on the M1, M2, M3 chips. I've only used the M1. Can't say, but I do know the performance. We'll read some things. Maybe we'll do a screen share. But what's going on with Apple? That's basically it. We're going to look into the Apple ecosystem. We're not going to do so much of a historical thing, but we are going to look at where it's progressing and what kind of things are going to be changing on the product lines, the lens, whatever they call the lens eyeglass deals that you put on, the 3D, 3R, GR, and all that kind of stuff. So, without further ado, we are rather excited to be able to delve into that a little further and be able to figure out exactly what kind of things that it is that we're going to be wanting to pursue in that regard. And we'll talk about that. Well, maybe we'll eventually get some of this technology, some older stuff. Well, I mean, it's not going to be just brand new. If we get something or get a deal, we'll look at it, and then we won't have it, we'll have it, and we won't, we won't. We'll ping pong that son of a bitch back and forth, fast and furiously. Do have a little bit of a issue right here because I'm very hungry and I don't know if my son of a bitch and beans have in fact son of a bitch and cooked, because when I left the pressure cooker had not finished flipping on there, so we're going to have to take a look at that as well and see what's happening in that universe, and we'll take a look at some of these other things and these sons of bitches out here, kind of bullshit we got going on, what kind of shenanigans are going to be playing out, and why you should be interested, if not interested, uninterested, the complete opposite of interested, not interested, uninterested, convolutionary, revolutionary. So we're going to be looking at some things. We're sitting a little better now. We're feeling a little bit more comfortable. We can breathe a little better like a son of a bitch. All right. And then we're going to Going to be moving here. So anyway, we're out of here. Drawdown King. If I didn't already cut off before, we're out now. Thank you. Have a great day. Drawdown King.